Tawa!
I would hope not. So, Jack, if they move this off the back and go in and goal, who's going to award the try? Because I don't think you're going to see it, but you're going to get away lucky. So Jack, my only issue with you being in that position is you can often get trapped in that touchline zone area. I'd be very careful about moving into that area. You're commonly much better off staying in that infield position. Once again, worked out for you, no problem today, but another day you can get trapped in that area.
Let's go forwards! Let's go forwards!
Do you see man running go?
I didn't pick that up very well, Jack, but you ended up running right around the back of that. You'd have been off to run straight ahead and then go across.
Right, bring it up!
Bring it up in the line! Come on, guys!
Cross! Left, drift! Got you!
Nice to meet you! Oh no! We have!
Play! Go, Penny!
The other way. Should on the short side.
Go! Kick!
You go for it here, you get blocked at the tunnel.
Very nice pirouette, much better than the old man used to do.
Midfield back and support!
It's not about me.
Oh, he says apparently it's not about him anymore.
Let rugby be the winner.
Yeah. I don't know if I picked up that running line, Jack, but I reckon you need to maybe try and be a little bit more infield, run straight up. If you get too far over the touch lines, you end up following the players a bit, and then you can actually come up on the play rather than looking across at the play. So I hope what I just said made a certain amount of sense.
Yeah, but don't forget
So Dad's just wondering why you're behind the posts. You're just picking up, he says, are you picking up the line for the kick? Or you're still thinking that you're AR from the last game? May possibly cost you a beer.
2. That was outrageous.
Oh, 2 actually. One for Dad and one for me, just because I'm holding the camera. Your brother's too young, so it's okay.
Up, let's go forward. Tackle. Sprint, 2 punch.
Check the backs.
Good body orientation, Jack. It'll certainly look like you're looking at the defending side because your body was actually facing towards them, so that's good. Just make sure, Jack, that they don't get into too much discussion. You tell them what your pictures you're seeing and what your expectation is. So,
Where is it?
short and sharp. So just a little thing for when you become a premier referee, level 2, Jack, is that all kickers kick the ball behind the line. So you just have a wee quiet word to them saying, make sure you always kick behind the line. So it's just little tidy stuff that all becomes part of the picture that you have in your back pocket. Tidies up your whole game. Little things that you just never let players away with because that's just becomes part of your game. So my recommendation is at the very first kick, you say to your kicker, make sure you always kick behind the line, and then next time you can say that last one was in front, next time is a scrum.
Yeah. I have to go on the radio. It's gonna be a rush. Yeah, I'll be like, there was one game where I was observing for the trap!
I was going to say,
Nice penny!
And a yard. There was one of our referees a yard for Brad.
that's right. There was on the far side, yes.
He came on and told Brad.
Go Penny! Oh, hey!
Just done.
So, Jack, you now want to start to differentiate yourselves from other guys in the group, and one of the ways you can do that is through your whistle, and particularly your whistle at penalty time. So I'd suggest you go and talk to the old man and learn how to blow it long and hard for every penalty and never drop below that in the future. And that'll help you create presence on the paddock, give everyone confidence, and make yourself stand out from a lot of other of our referees who are not very emphatic when it comes to blowing their whistle at penalty time.
Oh, good tackle! Go!
So Jack, you got away with it again, but I'm going to challenge you why you would stand there at the front of a line out, at a line out that close to the goal line. Because I'll ask you that if that ball went to the back of the line out and Maris and Tawa went off the back for the line, would you be able to see it? So we should have a talk about that.
The captain at the same time. So when that ball gets passed back into the goal, Jack, I'd like to see you actually move a little bit more towards and with the pass, and so you're going towards that first 5'8". And if that first side ever, one day, and he will, either get the ball charged down or he drops it, your body momentum is already going that way, and you're so much closer to making a good decision. So two-handed taking that line out, Jack, and the Redbacks didn't come up, but some referees using acknowledgement with the hand up to immediately let them know that it is a two-handed take. I don't know if you do or not. And I'm more than happy if you don't, if that's your consistent process.
Patience, guys! Patience again!
That was a good penalty whistle that time, Jack. I think it was actually the better one of the game so far. So there, Jack, that red player, I hope I got the pictures. I want you to replay that again 2 or 3 times and just see that the Tawa player was actually had a knee and that was on the ground, and yet the red player was still holding him. The yellow player, Tawa player, was tackled, and therefore the red player had to let him go. Never did that.
Line speed!
Numbers.
Nice finish!
What's the score for it? Did they get that last conversion?
I think MSP are winning, eh?
Yeah. Oh, right on the
Give it!
Hello, Tawa! From here, Tawa! Nice, faster!
Line speed! Nice! Trap!
Keep it going, boys. Wait till the whistle.
Get your head up, Jack. Look at the defending back line. Your body orientation makes them think you're looking, but you need to keep your head up, chin up, and have a quick scan. You can still see sideways into the scrum easy enough. So now,
In the line, guys! Here you go!
I will not play that game.
so that was a time where you could have possibly just held in the jockey and just waited and seen.
We have!
That's
They
bad.
didn't get 100 for them.
Half century.
Colbert Scott's 12-6.
Call what?
Colbert Scott's 12-6.
Sway! ABCs! Nice! Another.
So if you go back and play that line out again, Jack, and if you were consider yourself at the back of the line out and how you could have just been sat in there and observed instead of as you did then ended up having to gas it round the back and then go like the bloody hard out to try and catch up with play.
Good what?
So I'm hoping, Jack, that they're going to move this quickly, but the halfback didn't. You probably got away with it again.
The reports all ended up in the ether. Nobody read them.
Back and help! Set. Oh! Go through! Get it, fence! Go ahead! With him! Nice right! Nice right!
I think there's too many line-out situations, Jack, where you are just running your ass off trying to catch up with play because you're standing every line-out today. You've stood right at the front, most of the time almost beside the jumper, and you're always just chasing ass. Excuse my language. Referees never make good decisions when they're running.
Morgan, you all right?
And just because you're fast doesn't mean you go, oh, okay, I can get away with this. That's not the point. You use the speed for situations when you need your speed, not for chasing players or chasing backsides. So a lot of your positioning's good, like that one there, a good distance, looking at opposition players, out of the way, all looks good most of the time. Like now, and jacking into the jockey, that's good, I like that. Made sense. You've got a good distance there. Moving out, that's good. Nice pirouette. I don't know if I got that too well. You, for some reason, came back on the attacking side and then you had to chase us again to try and get around to see the try. I might need to have a look at this in the morning to just see why you got yourself into that position.
Left wing was too far back.
So there, Jack, I reckon you could have advantage against Maris and Pats for slowing that down. Red played this line there for a start. If you do that, then you've got to be consistent right from the start of the game around that kind of thing.
Oh, delayed and...
I think he also just going to realise it's...
Good boy to slow that down. I didn't pick that up on the video, but that's because I had the camera off, but you just slowed that right down on the free kick. Good to see.
Yeah, sorry, man. I've been just stuck in work out with what the buddy team is doing. And so, I could.
See it! What's up? Low. Patient. Use the police. All right.
Good getting back in line, Jack. Well done.
Keep it going. Awesome! Hell! Showing some aggression today, right? Down to the last. Fire!
Turn to quickly.
You're right, and that's okay. So the camera mightn't have been very good there, Jack, but you ran right round the back of that ruck to this side of it. When it's getting going, a player's going for the line, you could have run straight to the line, then come across the ball, and you'd have been in line with the goal line. As soon as you start looping, that's when you can be in trouble, because if they go over, you may miss the little knock on as they go for the try, because you're chasing us. So Jack, a lot of the stuff I've said is just all little subtlety stuff about just taking you to the next level. So take it in that manner. And yeah, I reckon you've been doing a lot of looping, which means you've ended up chasing buck. Don't get too casual. Keep chasing all the time. And I think you need to think about your line out position. Every line out you've been at the front and right at the front, not to the side, not at 2-3. You've been right at the front, where I reckon you get into any higher games, you could be really in trouble doing that. So Jack, what happens if that ball hit the post and went back into play down by inside the 5 or the goal line? You need to be up there. Don't get lazy and sit back and think, oh, this is going to go dead or this is going to go over, because one day it won't and you'll be severely embarrassed. I don't know if I picked it up, Jack, but see how you looped around to the far side of that ruck? I don't think you have any need to do that. You could have just stayed this side of that ruck and just observed, and then when it came this way, done your little pirouette, and away you go. See how far in front of the line that one was kicked, Jack? It's just lazy. You know, it's okay now, but for other games, the little things you just need to have tied it up in your back pocket. I'm hoping, Jack, that one of these teams move the ball off the back quickly and skip it. Skip 2, skip 3. And move it quickly to the wing, and then I just want to see how far away you are from play. And here we go. No, got away with it again. Turn your body, Jack. Turn your body and look at the opposition defending back line.
Get in there, forwards, get set.
Turn and look at the opposition, and now you've gone to the far side of the paddock.
Stay infield, yes, good.
Moving it. Nice, Frank. Keep well on, Frank. Nice. Inside. Oh! Shit, hell.
So I don't know if I picked that up, Jack, but you went from a position here at the penalty, where I reckon you should have been infield from mark, and then you ran all the way over there to get round again. So a lot of unnecessary running and putting yourself into a moving position rather than a nice stable position, which you could have been if you're infield. You can always point to the mark of a penalty and still be a long way away and in a position that's good for you as a referee to observe whatever's going to happen next.
With him! That's that patience again. We're just starting to get excited again. I'm just starting. Play!
Right. Lift your head, Jack. Lift your head and look at the opposition backs. And if I picked it up, you have a look at that back line and see if you're happy that they were back 5 metres. I don't think they were, and you were never looking at them. And you have...